5 nuts you should be eating and 5 you shouldn't. Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. It's your name here, and today we're diving into something that's been a game changer for my health. Nuts. But not just any nuts. We're talking about 5 nuts you absolutely should be eating and 5 you definitely shouldn't touch with a 10-foot pole. Sounds crazy, right? I mean, aren't all nuts good for you? Well, not quite. Some nuts can actually mess with your health goals if you're not careful. But don't worry, I've got your back today. Now, I know what you're thinking. Nuts. Really? How complicated can it be? Trust me, it's more than just a snack. If you're like me, you probably throw a handful of almonds or cashews into your diet without giving it much thought. But some nuts are full of hidden calories, fats, or even chemicals that could actually be hurting your health, not helping it. So stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly which nuts are the best for your heart, brain, and overall well-being, and which ones you might want to ditch or eat in moderation. And trust me, the difference between these nuts is something you'll definitely want to know. I'm about to make your snacking game way better. Let's get right into it. Part 1. Nuts. You should be eating all right. Now that we've got your attention, let's talk about the nuts that you absolutely should be adding to your diet. These little powerhouses are packed with nutrients, healthy fats, and all the good stuff your body needs. Let's dive in. 1. Almonds. Why should you eat almonds? Well, let me tell you, almonds are one of my absolute favorites, and here's why. They're loaded with vitamin E, healthy monounsaturated fats, fiber, and protein. Seriously, these nuts are like the Swiss Army knife of snacks. Benefits. Almonds are fantastic for your heart health. They've been shown to reduce bad cholesterol, LDL, while increasing the good stuff, HDL. And don't even get me started on how great they are for your skin. Vitamin E is one of the best things you can feed your skin to keep it glowing, healthy, and wrinkle-free. Plus, they're great for weight management. That fiber and protein combo keeps you full longer, so you don't reach for junk food. Personal takeaway. I swear by these in my snack routine. I toss them in a salad, blend them into smoothies, or just munch on a handful when I need that quick energy boost. They've honestly helped me keep cravings at bay and feel energized throughout the day. Scientific backing. Research from the Harvard School of Public Health backs this up, showing that a diet rich in almonds and other nuts can actually lower your risk of heart disease. You can't go wrong with almonds. 2. Walnuts. Next up, we've got walnuts, the brain food you didn't know you needed. Benefits. Walnuts are packed with omega-3 fatty acids. Yes, the same ones you find in fatty fish like salmon. Omega-3s are known to reduce inflammation, boost brain function, and support heart health. If you're looking to boost your memory and cognitive performance, walnuts should definitely be in your daily routine. Personal perspective. I've been on a walnut kick lately. I add them to my yogurt, and sometimes I throw a few into my baked goods. Honestly, I feel like they give my brain a little extra juice when I'm working or studying. Scientific insight. Studies, including those published in the National Institutes of Health, NIH, show that walnuts can significantly improve cognitive function, especially as we get older. So yeah, these are not just for your body. They're good for your mind too. 3. Pistachios. Now let's talk about pistachios. They're not just fun to crack open, they're actually packed with good-for-you nutrients. Benefits. These little green gems are loaded with fiber, protein, and antioxidants. They're a great low-calorie nut option, making them perfect if you're watching your waistline. Plus, they've been shown to help lower blood pressure and improve gut health. That's a win-win. Personal insight. Pistachios are my absolute favorite when I'm working long hours. Cracking them open not only gives me a mini break, but also helps curb my hunger. They're also a great snack when I need something that's both filling and healthy. Scientific backing. According to the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, pistachios help lower bad cholesterol levels and are great for reducing inflammation and managing weight. 4. Brazil nuts. Let's talk about the Brazil nut, And no, it's not just another nut, it's a selenium powerhouse. Benefits. These nuts are packed with selenium, a powerful antioxidant that supports your immune system, helps with thyroid health, and fights off oxidative stress. Just a couple of Brazil nuts a day can give you all the selenium you need for optimal health. Personal story. I'll be honest, I didn't realize how important selenium was until I discovered Brazil nuts. Just a few of these bad boys, and I'm set for the day. They've become a part of my daily routine. Scientific backing. Studies have shown that selenium plays a crucial role in boosting the immune system, reducing inflammation, and even helping protect against certain cancers. Definitely a nut you want to make room for. 5. Cashews. Last but not least, we've got cashews. These are my absolute favorite for a creamy snack or dessert. Benefits. Cashews are a great source of magnesium, copper, and iron, all of which are vital for bone health and energy production. They're also known to improve your mood and promote mental clarity. Plus, they're a great source of healthy fats, which your body needs to absorb vitamins and support cell growth. Personal insight. I love using cashews to make cashew butter, or even as a base for creamy sauces and dressings. They're incredibly versatile and really help elevate any meal or snack. Scientific backing. Research shows that cashews can support optimal brain function and muscle health. Plus, they've been linked to reducing risk factors for diabetes and heart disease. Part 2. Nuts. You shouldn't be eating all right. So now that you know which nuts should be in your diet, let's talk about the nuts that you should avoid or eat in moderation. I'm not saying they're all bad, but they definitely come with a few catches you should be aware of. 1. Macadamia nuts. First on the list of nuts to avoid in large quantities. Macadamia nuts. The problem: while they're delicious, macadamia nuts are loaded with saturated fats, not the heart-healthy fats you get from other nuts like almonds or walnuts. Eating too many of these can raise your bad cholesterol, LDL, and put your heart health at risk. Personal experience. I used to snack on macadamia nuts all the time, thinking they were just a healthy treat, but the saturated fats in them really made me rethink how often I should have them. Scientific insight. The American Heart Association advises limiting saturated fat intake, and macadamia nuts are one of the highest in this department. If you're indulging, make sure to keep it in moderation. 2. Hazelnuts. Next up, let's talk about hazelnuts. They're not bad, but there's a catch. The issue: hazelnuts are high in calories and it's easy to overeat them. While they offer some benefits, if you're trying to lose weight or maintain a calorie-conscious diet, you might want to limit how many you consume. Personal takeaway. I love hazelnuts in my chocolate spreads, but I've learned to balance my intake so I don't go overboard on the calories. Moderation is key. Scientific backing. According to nutrition reviews, hazelnuts can contribute to weight gain if eaten in excess. So, while they're healthy, they're best enjoyed in small amounts. 3. Peanuts. Now let's talk about peanuts. They may be your go-to snack, but here's the thing. The problem. Technically, peanuts are legumes, not nuts, and they come with a couple of issues. While they are a great source of protein and healthy fats, they are often packed with added sugars, salt, and unhealthy oils in many processed forms, like peanut butter and snack mixes. Plus, peanuts are a common allergen, and for some people, they can trigger severe allergic reactions. Personal insight. I used to love peanut butter. It was a staple in my smoothies and on toast. But once I started looking at the ingredients in most store-bought peanut butters, I realized the added sugars and oils weren't doing me any favors. I now choose natural, unsweetened peanut butter and use it sparingly. Scientific backing. The Journal of Allergy and Clinical Immunology highlights the serious risk of peanut allergies. While studies show that the processed versions often contain unhealthy trans fats, which can contribute to weight gain and heart disease. So, while peanuts can be healthy in moderation, the processed options should be avoided if possible. 4. Pine nuts. Let's talk about pine nuts. They're small, crunchy, and tasty, but there's a downside you need to know. The issue: Pine nuts are incredibly calorie-dense, meaning that a small portion can pack in a lot of calories. While they are rich in healthy fats and antioxidants, it's easy to overeat them, especially when they're added to salads or pastas. Personal story. I used to throw pine nuts in my salads thinking they were a healthy addition, but then I realized how quickly the calories add up. A handful of these guys might not seem like much, but it can easily add 200–300 extra calories to your meal without even realizing it. Scientific insight. American Journal of Clinical Nutrition mentions how the high-calorie content of pine nuts can easily disrupt your overall calorie balance if you're not mindful of portion sizes. They're great in moderation, but not something you should eat by the handful. 5. Chestnuts. Lastly, let's talk about chestnuts. They're a popular holiday snack, but not everyone should rely on them. The problem: while chestnuts are low in fat, they're primarily made up of carbohydrates, which can cause blood sugar spikes. They don't pack the same protein or healthy fats that many other nuts do, which makes them less filling and less beneficial for sustained energy. Personal insight. I used to enjoy roasted chestnuts around the holidays, but when I started focusing on my overall nutrition, I realized they don't really offer much in terms of long-lasting energy. I still enjoy them occasionally, but I don't count on them for my snack. Scientific backing. According to Journal of Food Science, chestnuts are mostly carbs, which can spike your blood sugar, especially if you have underlying conditions like diabetes. They're delicious, but not the most nutrient-dense option out there. Part 3. Personal reflection and takeaways. All right, now that we've talked about the nuts you should be eating and the ones to avoid, here's a little personal reflection from me. This is where I share how all of this info has really shaped my own snacking habits. Personal growth. From healthy to smart. Snacking. When I first started learning about nuts, I'll be honest, I just grabbed whatever was on sale at the store. I thought that almonds and peanuts were pretty much the same. After all, they're both nuts, right? But as I dived deeper into the nutritional aspects of each type, I realized that not all nuts are created equal, and the ones that seemed healthiest at first glance might not have been the best choice for my specific health goals. I've completely changed my snacking habits since then. Instead of just reaching for the nearest bag of peanuts or macadamia nuts, I'm more mindful of my portion sizes and how each nut contributes to my overall health. The change has been subtle, but I've noticed a difference in my energy levels, digestion, and overall well-being. Key takeaway for viewers. Here's the thing. Not all nuts are bad, and not all of them are good either. It's all about balance and being mindful of what you're putting into your body. Yes, nuts are packed with nutrients, but some of them, especially when consumed in large quantities, can be calorie-dense or even contain unhealthy fats and additives. The key takeaway here is that you should look at whole foods, moderation, and your personal goals. If you're aiming for heart health, brain power, or muscle recovery, almonds, walnuts, and pistachios are your friends. But if you're looking to manage your weight or lower cholesterol, it's important to be cautious with macadamias and peanuts. Bonus tip. You don't have to make nuts the cornerstone of your diet. I love them, but they're best when paired with a balanced, whole foods diet. So whether you're in the mood for a crunchy snack or looking to top off your smoothie, just keep these nuts in mind and make sure you're choosing the best ones for your body. Final thoughts. So, what do you think? Ready to overhaul your nut game? Now you know which nuts to add to your diet, which ones to be cautious about, and how to make smarter choices for your health. But remember, moderation is the key to making any food work for you, nuts included. Before I let you go, I want to hear from you. Which nuts are your favorites? Are you going to make any changes to your snacking habits based on what you learned today? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I love hearing from you. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more health tips, nutrition advice, and everything else you need to live your best life. I'll see you in the next one. Stay healthy and snack smart. Conclusion. Well, that's a wrap. You've now got the lowdown on the 5 nuts you should be eating and the 5 you should avoid. And trust me, making these simple changes can make a world of difference for your health. Here's the thing. Nutritious snacks can be a game changer when it comes to maintaining your energy levels, boosting your brain power, and keeping your heart happy. But it's also about balance. The right choice for your body might look different than mine, and that's totally okay. Whether you're looking to lose weight, manage cholesterol, or just eat a little healthier, knowing which nuts pack the most punch, and which ones don't, is key. Remember, almonds, walnuts, and pistachios are your go-to for heart, brain, and skin health, while nuts like macadamias, hazelnuts, and peanuts should be enjoyed in moderation, and for good reason. It's not about cutting out food entirely. It's about making smarter, healthier choices that actually fuel your body in the right way. So if you're ready to make some positive changes, here's my challenge to you. The next time you reach for a snack, think about what's going to serve you best in the long run. Swap out those macadamia nuts for some almonds or walnuts. Add a handful of pistachios to your day. I promise, your body will thank you for it. Before you go, hit that like button if this video helped you think differently about your snacking habits. And make sure to subscribe for more tips on how to eat better, feel better, and live better. Don't forget to drop a comment below. Let me know which nuts you love, and if this video made you rethink anything in your diet. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Stay healthy, stay mindful, and I'll catch you in the next one.